to the Evloev versus Murphy predictions. You know, we're gonna be running it, see what we get here, you know what I'm saying? So first card or first fight of the night, we got Shailene Dyer versus Ravani Oliveira. Man, I don't even remember this fight being booked. I don't even remember when this fight was scheduled. I don't remember anything. But looking off the stats here, I'm pretty sure I'm down here. I don't have two monitors, so I can't see where I am on the screen. But I think I'm going to go Shailene Dyer by decision. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care. What the hell? Shamrock versus Abdul Khair Aliab Shelia Bobby. So I think Shamrock is the prediction here. Shamrock lost to that Khabib dude, right? The Khabib Nurm. Yeah, the Aliyev guy. That was his debut. Okay. That's kind of a hard fight in your debut. And then Kareem Walabi. I don't even remember who that fight was. I don't even remember that fight. So, he's fighting in March again. So he likes March. Interesting. But, I'm gonna go Shamrock. Probably by, like, third round, second round submission. You know, he's fighting in his home. He's fighting in the UK. I don't know where his home is, but England, right? He's 5'11". He's gonna have a pretty good. Yeah, dude. He has a huge like reach advantage over Abdul Kareem Al-Duswalabi. Like Kareem Abdul is like he's like a featherweight. Let's be real. He's like a featherweight with a wide torso. Shamrock has the reach pretty much everywhere. So I'm gonna go Shamrock by second round submission. Louis Sutherland versus Brando Persickiaksik. I'm gonna go Brando Persickiaksik. I'm pretty sure he kind of had like a boxing masterclass in his first fight. Ellison, I don't even remember that fight. Well, I kind of do. I think he just boxed him, used his jab, put the jab on him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go Brando Persickiak by probably decision, maybe TKO later rounds. I don't know. To be honest, that fight's kind of. Now we got Mantis Condra. Holy crap. Kondraktak Vikeliasis versus Antonio Tricoli. Antonio Tricoli, you know, he's not been that good in the UFC. To be fair, he hasn't fought the worst competition. But it's kind of shown. He's lost 2 times in a row by first round submission. Lost to Magomedov by KO. TKO third round. Not the best look, but again, these are kind of good prospects. Tricoli isn't. Or, excuse me, what is his name? Gore is not really a prospect, but anyway. And he's going to go against Mantis. He has no fights in the UFC, so this is his debut. I feel like he fought in Contender Series, that's why they have the stats, right? Yeah, so it looks like he got a KO. Yeah, a minute takedown. Interesting. I'm just going to go Montes by KO round 1. But here's the thing. Antonio Tricoli is kind of tough, though. He kind of has, like, that weird where, like, you hit him and he'll, like, kind of bob like that, you know? Because he's so tall. He's, like, boing, boing. So I'm going to go Montes by KO in the second round. TKO, actually. Montes, TKO, second round. Mario Pinto versus Felipe Franco, dude. This guy's actually freaking ripped. Hold on. And it's his debut? Dude, this guy's actually freaking ripped, dude. Holy crap. He fought Contender Series, it looks like. He got a KO? Maybe in, like, really late in the fight? He has some submission wins. 10 round first round finishes. 6 KOs. So it looks like maybe he got a knockout. I don't know, because I'm not seeing anything on submission here. Interesting. I'm going to go Mario Pinto by KO ooh, yeah, he's way bigger though. 6'1" versus 6'5". Yikes. Yeah. I'm going to go Mario Pinto by KO in round 2. Oh, this is a tough one. Nathaniel Wood versus Lozine Kieda. Lozine Kieda was supposed to make his debut against someone. I don't freaking remember. I feel like it was Pitbull, right? Yeah, I feel like he was supposed to make his debut against Pitbull. Kind of looks like Leon Edwards' brother. Dude, I don't know. I think the safe one is Nathaniel Wood by decision, but don't be surprised if Keita just knocks him out. Don't be surprised. But I'm gonna go Nathaniel Wood by decision, because Nathaniel Wood, if we look at his career, I mean, he is very experienced. Just beat Delgado by kind of a really close decision in my opinion, but he did beat him. And then, yeah, that decision, he kind of a decision merchant a little bit, in a way. He's kind of a decision merchant. Yeah. Had a couple submissions in his first 2 fights, but after that, he just kind of was like, I'll just decision them. Ain't nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. So I'm gonna go Nathaniel Wood by decision. Mason Jones versus Alex Sola. Oh, I think, yeah, this dude, Alex Sola. I think he lost, though, didn't he? Or no, he beat McKee. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go Mason Jones by 3rd round TKO. Anyway, Curtis Campbell versus Danny Silva. This is interesting. Curtis Campbell's got the Sean O'Malley shorts. They're kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. Curtis Campbell's actually a good prospect. Strong leg kicks, strong kicking game. Mediocre boxing, but he's got some power. You know, he has a couple leg kick KOs, so that's good. Right? Danny Silva is good, though. Danny Silva went to decision with Kevin Blejos. He lost. I think he's 1-1 in the UFC. Hold on. Yeah, I think he's 1-1 in the UFC. Oh, no, he's not. He's actually 2-1 in the UFC. Only lost to Kevin Blejos. Not bad, but both of his fights are split decision. That's the thing I've kind of noticed with him. He emotes too much, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't emote, bruh. You gotta just fight, so Curtis Campbell by decision. Split decision. That's what I'm going to do. Curtis Campbell by split decision. Curtis Campbell might be one of the best prospects on this card. Just saying. There is Luke Riley, though. They're tied. Christian Leroy Duncan versus Roman Dolizzi. Sorry. I'm going to go Christian Leroy Duncan by KO, TKO in round 3. I think Roman Dolizzi, this is one of those fights where he's just going to get outmanned, outsped, you know. Christian Leroy Duncan's tough, man. He's got some power. He's got some pop. Just KO'd Tululio. And after that, he's coming off an Anders KO. After that, he went to decision with Puliev. Lost to Rodriguez. Not terrible. You know, Rodriguez is on a run, so right now. I'm going to go Christian Leroy Duncan by KO. 3rd round. Iwo Barnowski versus Austin Lane. Is this heavyweight? Oh no, light heavyweight right here. Wow, interesting. Dude, is Arwo really only 2-0? Are you serious? What? This dude's only 2-0 in the UFC? Really? Yes, that's like a kickboxing career. That's how he got in, right? No way. 2-0 is crazy. And you're going against Austin Lane, who's a heavyweight. That might not be good for his chin, though. Moving down to light heavyweight, you were getting chinned at heavyweight anyway, bro. You had, like, no chin. Dude, how did this guy beat Rebels to Spain? Ooh, how? Like, how? Just got KO'd by Pinto. Submitted by Petrino. I mean, those aren't terrible losses, but thing is like, Austin Lane could win this, but I'm gonna go Iwo Barnowski by KO in the 1st round. Because I don't think Austin Lane can take the shots at light heavyweight. I think he's gonna be draining himself too much. So, Iwo Barnowski, the Poland guy by KO, dude. Michael Page versus Sam Patterson. Oh, I hate this fight, dude. I don't like this fight at all. I feel like Sam Patterson's getting fed to the final boss right now, dude. Like, Michael Page is on a freaking run. He's good, dude. Michael Page. Click on his name, man. Damn. It's so hard for some reason. He's coming, you know, he's 3-1 in the UFC, but, like, he's already fought elite competition, right? Kevin Holland beat him by decision, schooled him. Barely lost Ian Gary, super close fight. Schooled Magomedov. Schooled Jared Cannonier. Not easy to do. I think he's going to knock out Sam Patterson in round 3. Highlight real KO. Cross down the middle, just sending him to the Shadow Realm. So, yeah, put it in the books. Michael Venom Page, 3rd round KO. Luke Riley versus Michelle Aswell Jr. Pretty sure he's 0-2 in the UFC. Or no, he beat... Oh, yeah, he beat Almeida. That dude, his hand was, like, completely shattered, and he beat him, so... I think he by a knockout, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna go Luke Riley by KO in the second round, though. I think that's the safest pick. Hold on. Yeah, Luke Riley by KO in the second round. Now we move on to Movsar of Loya versus Lerone Murphy. You know, I wanted to pick Lerone Murphy because I thought he'd find the chin. He's not gonna find the chin. You know, I follow this dude on Instagram called Octagon Oracle, and he did do a breakdown of a tendency that Movsar has. Is like he'll throw a cross and then dip his head to the right, throw a jab, dip his head to the left. Lerone could catch him with a knee, but I think Movsar is a smart enough fighter. I think he's intelligent enough. He also likes minors. But anyway, sorry, moving on. Weird, it just came right out. I think Movsar is gonna win by decision. Take him down, beat him up. I think Lerone will have moments on the feet, but yeah, that's the fight prediction for that. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.